My Honda NX500 build is really coming along. I'm really not too sure where I am in the video placements as I got so many products I'm really testing in this, so videos will be coming out a little bit scattered, but the one today I'm really excited about because we are going to be installing the LeoVince exhaust. You know, I've installed many Leo exhausts here and I'm still not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. LeoVince. I'm not too sure. Maybe we should just start calling them Leo so I don't botch it up. But anyways, as far as the part we are using, here is the part number if you're curious about that, so you can look that up. They do make a couple that are shorter, different sizes and stuff. I did go with the longer one because I was trying to get it up over the tire for like water crossings and stuff. But anyways, what we're gonna do here, I'll give you a sound test of the stock one, as the stock one's not too bad, but it could use a little bit more body. That's what I'm hoping to get with the LeoVince here. I haven't installed it. You can see it's still in the box. So we're gonna be doing this raw reel together. So anyways, get a quick sound test of the stock one. We'll install this and get a sound test of this one and see if we get that body and that grunt out of the NX that we want. Let's go on and get that sound test. Right now we have the baffle in, and we'll also get a sound test with the baffle out. The hardest baffle I've ever had to remove. Obviously, it's because it's not one of the standard round ones, so it's kind of getting pressure points from all around. But oh my goodness, what a job. And then I actually lost a dang screw inside, so make sure, not like me, make sure you get that screw, because once you get the baffle out, it's actually locked in there. So now I gotta play that game of trying to get the screw through the hole. So again, removal of the baffle is an absolute pain in the butt. I finally got it. Now let me go on and reattach the exhaust and get the sound test without the baffle. Just want to go for a quick ride with the helmet microphone and get the feel of it with baffle and without. And right now we are riding without baffle. I mean, you're probably getting a lot of wind noise, but I think that's more of a true sound test. Like if I close the helmet, you probably won't hear as much of it, but I can tell you right now myself, just laying into it there, like it's pretty loud. Like, it's not obnoxiously loud. Like, I'm not the type of person that wants a ridiculously loud motorcycle. Like, I can't stand. It's one thing I hate about dual sports is they all have these super loud exhausts, and that's not what I'm out for. But like right now, even with, let me close my visor completely. So now my visor is closed completely, downshift, and it's just, you definitely got that bass, you got that body. But for me, doing a lot of miles, riding off-road, enjoying nature, I think that will get annoying. So what I want to do, turn around, put the baffle in, go for a quick ride, and see how that feels and sounds. Are we getting that little bit of extra punch that I wanted compared to the stock one? But I think without the baffle, in my opinion, a little bit too loud and a little bit too much body for my personal taste. And now we are riding with the baffle in. My visor is fully up. And let me tell you what, as a little bit I've been riding right now, this is it. This is the perfect spot. I'm going to close my visor. Visor's completely closed, so again, doubt you guys can really hear much like that. But and plus I went with a smaller windscreen, so I got a lot of air coming into me. But if I lay on it here, closing the visor, I'm sure you guys can tell the difference. Like, you're hearing a lot more wind. You're not really getting that bass and body from the exhaust that you're hearing before. And even with my visor closed like this, like just coming around the turns, it's got that nice bit of extra body. It's subtle, but it's there. It's not obnoxious. It's not annoying. It's definitely what I was looking for. Because again, the stock exhaust wasn't horrible, but this is just that extra little sprinkle of body that I've been looking for. It's not high pitch, it's not incredibly low, it's just right there. Again, just getting a little bit extra from the stock exhaust. It's a really nice sound, nothing obnoxious. Now again, this is just installed, so after, say, I don't know, 500 miles or 1,000 or whatever, we all know the exhaust start breaking a little bit more, so it'll definitely come even more to life, and I think that'll be a really nice touch. So my overall conclusions on this LeoVince exhaust on the NX500, it's almost like one of those must mods. It's definitely given that body. I mean, we're running a 500, right? So it's not going to have as much punch as many other big ADV bikes. Y'all know my main bike's the Africa Twin, and I love the way that exhaust sounds. The stock exhaust is just perfect, and this is like borderline, like right there, kind of giving you that Africa Twin sound. And of course, we all know that's my end goal of the NX500, is making it the mini Africa Twin, and I think this exhaust complements it perfectly.